So who's your number one that you said Green Lantern isn't? I'm shocked by that. Who's
Oh,
number one?
Black Adam.
Oh,
Black
okay.
Adam's my favorite comic character of all time, and it's such a weird twist of cosmic fate that my nemesis, The Rock, is going to be Black Adam, and he's going to be perfect for it. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What do you think about when you started feuding with The Rock? I just always remember you going for that choke slam. It's just, I don't know, it's just so funny. Like on a bigger guy, I love that. Or when you had two bigger guys. What was it? Austin? Was
Yeah.
it Austin and Perfect? Trying to remember
Oh,
who the two, or no, Austin
Austin.
Triple H,
Yeah. Yeah.
wasn't it? You had
Yeah.
them both.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always love that because it's so funny. So what about The Rock and kind of feuding with him and going through that because you do end up getting a pinfall victory over The Rock.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt that kid needed a rub. I saw a bright
Yep.
future for him, and I was just trying to help him out. That's just it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just an organic thing. The first backstage skit we did was in Toronto, and that was all it was ever going to be was that first night. And it just that skit went so well, that backstage promo with us, and then there was a battle royal later that night too. And The Rock's in there giving a smackdown to this guy, giving a smackdown to that guy. And then he comes to get me, and I block it and start firing back. And you can just feel it. The crowd just come. Oh, shit. Like, just, it was one of those very organic things. And after it was over, I was excited, but I thought that was going to be it. There were no plans for it. Nothing was discussed. Hey, we're going to do this, this, and this, and this for the next couple of weeks. None of that. It was just going to be that night. And so when I'm done with it, I'm happy because I know the skit killed. Everybody was talking about the skit when we were done with that. But then after the interaction we had in the Battle Royal, which was our first physical contact, I was excited about that. But you don't know if they heard that because up in Gorilla, when you got the headsets on, sometimes you can't hear the crowd as much as you can when you're in the ring, of course. And so I was like, man. And sometimes creative just doesn't pick up on it. They just don't, So there's been a lot of cool things when you go to the back and like, man, something else going to happen. And then it doesn't. So I didn't know. But luckily they did. They did pick up on it that night. And more importantly, Rock did. Rock picked up on it. And so we just week after week, we were doing these promos. And that was so much freedom with the two of us. Like when Rock picked out his phone and go, hey, it's nothing. He says he knows you. That was my line. Like I gave him that line.
Yeah.
They didn't. It wasn't a line for me, but he was gonna say I was 5 foot nothing, 100 pounds of nothing, and I just said I asked him, I said, hey, do you got your cell phone? He goes, yeah. And I said, say it's nothing. He knows you. And he goes, oh. So we had that back and forth. We had good chemistry, and he appreciated that too because I knew I'm getting the rub here without a shadow of a damn doubt. So I don't care who comes up with the line. I don't care who says the line. I want these segments to kill. If they kill, it's going to make us both look good.
Absolutely.
And then it led to the match. And, you want to talk about pressure. Now, that was some pressure. I've explained this to people, and I've asked them, I said, who do you think the pressure was on? And they're like, I don't know, Rock. And I'm like, why? He's going to WrestleMania. That match could have been terrible. He still would have been a Rock.
Yep.
If that match is terrible, you're never going to see Hurricane again.
So, right. True. Yeah, a lot of pressure.
100% of the pressure's on me. I got to go out there with a top guy, one of the top guys, one of the most popular guys to ever do it. And now we know one of the most popular people to ever exist on the damn planet.
Yep.
So I got to go out there and carry all of that weight. So, but it went, super good. And, he loved it and I loved it. And it's one of those matches that people still talk about. They call it a mini feud. And it was because of the duration, but I'm like, it's weird that a mini feud, the memory of a mini feud lasts longer than most of the major feuds.
Right. Yeah. So many people remember that feud. And the thing is, you guys did have great chemistry. It's that easy because it's The Rock, or it's not easy because it's The Rock. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it could be harder because of who he is and how popular he is.
I'm like my style. I was very adaptable. I mean, not to pat myself on the ass too much, but you never saw me strike out. That's one thing I always say. No matter where I was at on the card, and we can argue about what my success was, but I never struck out at base. I could adapt to anybody, and I was very proud of that. The way I trained myself coming up, I didn't want to be regulated or whatever I was trying to say, to just one style. If you wanted to do some lucha stuff, I got you. If you want to do mat-based stuff, I got you. If you want to do comedy, I can do that. You want to get serious, I can do that. I was very adaptable in that sense. So, and Rocky's good. I mean, that's the thing. If you got two talented people in there, it's a little bit easier. That's the thing when we tell everybody our toughest match. Here's a little insider secret for you guys. Our toughest match is never really our toughest match. The toughest match is when you're in there with somebody that sucks. That's when it's hard.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.